This is Odious of Neil Productions. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoy it, please like, comment, rate, and subscribe. Please enjoy the video and have a good day. Hello once again YouTube, this is Odious and we are back with Yogcraft. Today we're going to be doing some other stuff. If you are hearing the whiny kind of fan noise in the background, I'm sorry. That is my computer. It is being extremely ornery today. So today we're going to be doing some stuff that I've been able to research for Yogcraft. I've got everything we'll be needing in here, and I've got that tree tap and refined iron in the corner because they were left over and I'm recording now. I'm also going to be showing you a few changes to the base, which are not very many. There's just some of which you will notice almost immediately. Such as our arcane infusion table is gone. Along with, over there in the corner, our crucible, but there is a ladder here which I will get to in a minute. I don't need to access that. Actually we need to go downstairs, which is different from the upstairs. I decided to leave the roof mostly as it is because of the sand on top of it. This is like right beneath the sand, so sand kept falling down and it was annoying me, so that stopped. I've got our crucible here and our chest with water and Thaumanomcon and eventually wand after I take it off there. In there. What we're going to be building today, first off, is a wand. Not that. A very certain wand. We will be researching or making this wand, which takes the Wand of Apprentice. It is the Wand of Fire. You have successfully adapted the enchantment on an apprentice wand. It is now capable of sending forth a cone of elemental fire, burning all in its wake. However, the wand has lost the ability to renew its charge and will eventually run out of energy and break. It's also going to take 50 Vs, which is the full abilities of a Wand of the Apprentice. Thankfully, this one here has just enough. And as far as I know, we have to make ourselves a wand and put a crystal on there to begin with, which gives us a Wand of the Apprentice, which is now gaining Vs. Now we got to put this in here and put a ring of fire elemental shards around it. However, we also need to be making 16 Ignis and 4 Tellum nearby, which is going to require some other stuff. How many weapons does this? Has 10, but I really don't want to destroy my sword. It will only take 4, which I may have the stuff for it, because I believe arrows work too. So we're going to be coming up here and grabbing the stuff we need. We needed 16 Ignis. That would be 8 coal, but that would also generate considerable other stuff in general. So let's look for some other stuff like blaze powder, which will only generate some of that instead of anywhere near as much as flux from this, because it will be generating 2 extra, I think that's potentia, and 1 extra rock per, unlike the 1 extra magic per here. So that will give us the Ignis. But I believe I have arrows around here somewhere, and they have 1 each, which should be good. I don't know if that'll be enough, so I'm just going to grab a few extra. I can't remember how many it is supposed to be. That looks like all of my arrows. Hopefully that will be enough to make this Wand of Fire, after which, making it, we will be playing with it some. Now it's going to take 4 arrows. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 arrows. That'll give us all the Tellum we need. Then the blaze powder is 2 per, which will give us the 16 Ignis we need. So let's just drop that and drop that. And then we can make our Wand of Fire. And we did just make some flux with that, but that's okay. However, we have also drained this, and I've also got my infinite water source in the corner. Some of you may be asking how it's an infinite water source when it's just 1 square. If you look, it has some each side, so you come over, grab some, and your water bucket is refilled. The next thing we're going to be making is something rather special, which I will be making after we go play with the Wand of Fire some. It is the middle of the night. I believe I'm on peaceful right now, so let's change that to normal. And we will be going upstairs. There are plenty of things I don't want to be losing on me, like all of this stuff. So I will be putting it in here. I've got no issues losing the wand of fire, sort of, because it is what it's for. It is for testing purposes. Now there is one thing I think would be really cool, and that would be is if you were to like use the wand of fire on oil spill. Oh god. That it would light it on fire. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen. But as you can see, we did get lots and lots of stuff from killing those guys. And then for some reason, my wand of fire isn't losing charge. Oh, there it goes. But see, shooting fire on oil should light it on fire, but it doesn't. Let's just come over here and kill this zombie real quick, then we'll go back and I'll show you that other thing that I was able to research. That looks like enough playing around with fire for me. We were able to get some gunpowder, some rotten flesh, which I don't really know of any purpose for, other than maybe research, and then some string and a spider eye. And then let's go back into our house. Oh god. Thankfully we have the wand of fire. That is very thankful. Okay, it doesn't do any damage. It doesn't do any damage to our crops, which is something I was kind of afraid of. Now, we're gonna need leather, and some string, and some wool, and some air shards, then we'll need our Thaumonomicon to show you what we're gonna be making. Everything else can remain here. We might need it for, aspects or stuff like that, but other than that, we hopefully won't be needing it that much. Then what we're going to be making is something kind of special. The Boots of the Traveler. And now that I'm looking at this, it might be rather expensive. I don't have 100 Vis, which could be an issue. This pair of enchanted boots have been stuffed full of magic to ease the journey of the traveler. They allow you to move faster than normal and take even taller steps in your stride. They allow you to jump higher and fall farther. Lastly, they allow you to cut through water like a fish. A relatively slow and clumsy fish, but a fish nonetheless. Now, I don't have the stuff to get 100 Vis out of any of my wands, unfortunately. I think I would have to research that, which I think is the wand of the Adept. I think that's wand of air, water, and ground. And then that's fire, and then the Adept, which holds 100 Vis. Or 250, and I don't have that quite yet. But one thing we can do is make the enchanted fabric we will be needing. Now, I know that this will make a bit more enchanted fabric than we actually need, but it will, save us time later. So that gives us all the stuff we need for a Boots of the Traveler later on, which unfortunately means it's not something we have. So I'm going to separate these out a little, because I want to keep only the stuff important in here. And then I'm going to pull all this extra junk out, except for that wand of fire, which I'm going to be putting downstairs along with my Thaumonomicon real quick. Mostly because I want to keep my magic and technology kind of separate, just because. So these are important things. But we don't have the magical capabilities to be doing that yet. Also, I was able to move this quarry, which seems to have stopped, which looks like its engine capabilities. I'll refill that here in a minute. But give me a moment. I also upgraded each of those chests to gold, if you didn't notice. I actually need that paper, which is going back in here, because that's what it's for. Keep this stuffed up. Because I realized I had a whole lot of paper, and I'm actually going to see what kind of research I get from this. Goggles of revealing. Oh, that's amazing. Alright, I'm going to research that, and then I will be back. After researching that, wait a second. 30, I'm confused. Put that in there. It's at 30 here and 64 in there. I'm hoping Goggles of Revealing need this. I will be cheating in the Essentias for this because I cannot stand trying to figure out what exactly is in what. Oh my god. Okay. Let's just go to the Essentia page. I don't actually mind cheating that much as long as there's a point to it and you don't do it too often. And then I get the filling site is in there. Oh, okay, then it revealed the rest to us. Yay. Makes everything a little bit easier. The reason I'm cheating these in mostly is just because I don't think you guys want to see me looking for this stuff and then possibly making it. So I'm just not even going to search. Flux filter. I haven't even found out what that is yet. But let's research that part into it, and we're going to be hopefully having enough stuff to make Goggles of Revealing. I rather hope so at least, or if we don't, that would really suck. Oh yeah, iron. Now I could make a portal to the Twilight Forest. And that gives us all the stuff we need to discover Goggles of Revealing. And we have now discovered Goggles of Revealing. There's only paper there, so let's go look at the stuff it needs. And what its little thing of talking about goggles is. Hopefully they don't take the 100 vis that the others, oh darn it, they take 60 vis. And they take 2 thermometers, which I haven't actually found any water shards. Well, let's read on them anyways. It's a rather long one, but still. The Goggles of Revealing are well suited to divining the mystical world. Not only... I just heard creeper. Probably upstairs or outside. The Goggles of Revealing are well suited to divining the mystical world. Not only do they make aura nodes visible to the naked eye, they also allow the wearer to see the mystical interplay between nearby nodes. Caution should be taken while wearing them, since it appears though a flux is increasing in a nearby aura, it causes energetic feedback in the goggles. Fortunately, the effect is minor and only causes mild discomfort. On occasion, the goggles also reveal things that would remain hidden to mere mortals. Lastly, the goggles grant a 5% discount to the amount of vis drained from your casting wand when you use it. So it would take 4 leather, 2 gold, and 2 thermometers, which makes it 2, 8, 6, 10 gold, 2 water shards, and 4 leather to make the goggles, plus 60 vis, 8 magic sorcery, 8 fluxy stuff, and 8 vision to make the goggles, which would be considerably expensive. Now, I'm thinking that now is a good time to go. I'm going to go set up a switch time to daytime, set day. Set the time to day. Then I will be pausing the recording here shortly and gathering up everything I need. I think we're going to take a trip to the Twilight Forest. So I'll be back in a moment. Enjoy the show. And we are back. We're going to go to the Twilight Forest. Now, I've already got everything set up. A 2x2 thing of water. Surround it with natural plants and elements. And we're even going to be doing it under a tree. I don't know if that's going to have any effect, but let's try. Strike of lightning through a tree without setting, hopefully without setting it on fire, but let's get hunting. Now, I've never actually been to the Twilight Forest myself and ran around there, So this is going to be a little bit of an adventure for both of us. From what I understand, it's basically just a very large, very enchanted, very dangerous forest. But I believe we'll be fine. Now this video is going to be about a 20-minute video again, and I'm sorry that we were not able to make the boots of the traveler or the goggles of a villain. We will have to do that some other time. And we're here, and I hope I'm not falling. The heck are those? Okay, I don't want to step back into the portal, so those look like zombies or skeletons. I'm going to hit escape, and I'm going to pause it for a few moments while the train finishes. And we're back. It looks like the train is finished rendering, and it looks like we get to do some stuff. I'm not entirely sure what, but I'm thinking we should probably set a waypoint here. So a new waypoint. Portal home. Choose color. Oh wow. Never actually done this. I've always just kind of left it where it was at. I like that color. Done. Done. Back to game. Is it here? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It's there. It's barely even. Oh, this may be a bad thing that the portal home's this. It's a good thing I do have some dirt from digging up the portal here. So let's just set this up, because I know that dirt won't go bad. So I'm going to make a small little set of stairs up to the, whatever you want to call it, portal, dimensional tear, hole in reality, any of those work. I just saw. Is that a reindeer? That is so cool. Now, from what I understand, there's supposed to be some really cool, really oh my god, that's a lot of wood. I think I just found my source of wood for all eternity. Now, that looks kind of cool right there. Pillar of obsidian, and there's a skeleton nearby. I think all of that's underground. And then this is really cool, too. The heck is that? Firefly with an extra squishy. Is that lapis lazuli? It is. And there's even rubber tree. What the heck? He doesn't look very friendly. I'm not really sure that much of this place. I don't know what that up there is either, but that looks like another one of them bugs. Now, I'm going to be punching a hole into this tree, seeing if it's hollow or not. I'm kind of hoping it's not, because if it is, that would be a lot less wood than I thought it was, but either way I'm going to, enjoy it. Oh man, I pushed the right click button. This would probably be a whole lot faster with the axe. It looks like it's hollow, but looking at it from this perspective, it doesn't look like it's actually that bad. And from the looks of things, there's vines all the way up the side, so let's run up one of them, have our sword out just in case. You never know when you're going to need to slaughter something. After all, if you gotta kill something, you gotta kill something. So let's sit here in the middle of these two vines, because that way if we are verging to the side, it'll be a little bit less dangerous. Now this is awesome. I might have to end the episode here, but I was actually thinking I might. Oh god. Did I respawn in the twilight? It looks like I did. There's my portal home, there's my latest death. Both are pretty darn close, so let's just run over there, past the reindeer, because that is something we need to do. After I gather up my stuff, I'll be going home. I've done enough adventuring for the day, and I'll probably be sealing the portal off until I need to use it. I cannot believe I fell to my death. I'm hoping that's everything. It looks like everything. So let's just turn that waypoint off, push the button, waypoints, latest death, delete, and we're done. We'll reset the timer so it's not going to be flashing in my face and being annoying. But let's go over here, let's head on home. And now that I think about it, I don't really care if the portal's revealed or not. Either way is not something I'm going to worry about. But as soon as we get back home in the safe abode of scary, dark, don't like this. Oh yeah, I also put that little pagoda thing on top of the house. Mostly because I had far too much marble and far too little to do with it. I was thinking about actually making a second floor, and I just, didn't really think of a way to get up there until, of course, I thought of ladders. Then I decided to make one downstairs. I'll probably be making an upstairs in between this video next. Let's go take a look at our quarry real quick. How's it coming? I did restart it. Put some more lava in there. Look at this. Yeah. Everything's going very nice. Just sorting out the chest so that it doesn't... And it's probably digging straight into my mines. I'm okay with that. If for some reason I lost both of these pistons and all the other stuff in between, I don't know if I took them down or just deleted them. I can't remember, to be honest. Either way, that thing's always on, and it will... Oh god, yeah, a creeper came by and exploded earlier. I'll be fixing this. This has been Odious of Neil Productions, and thank you for watching. Enjoy the show, and hold on.